How many bloody times do I have to tell you not to go into the library?
But Doctor, you weren't even in there.
Tess, the library's atmosphere for brooding is one of the best in the TARDIS. Change one little thing and it can be ruined forever.
If it's so great for brooding, how come you weren't in there?
I was brooding in the Eye of Harmony.
What?
I have a strict brooding schedule. It's much more dramatic if you can show my acts from a variety of different locations.
Doctor, I haven't had food in 9 months because you kept brooding in the canteen.
Fine, but I'm keeping the library.
Doctor, all I want is some light reading.
Read? Nonsense, women can't read.
I don't see why you have to be that misogynistic, considering you can turn into a woman.
Me? Turning into a woman? That's ridiculous. I'm a male icon like James Bond, or Indiana Jones, or Bugs Bunny. Real hard men, you know?
Doctor, changing gender has been documented as a possibility in regeneration for decades. You told me that last week.
Nonsense. I'd rather die than succumb to political correctness.
Doctor, what are you on about?
Well, you see, Tess. I'm sorry, I just noticed a strange little man sitting on the floor.
Hello?
Who the hell are you?
My name is Neil. Neil, no?
How exactly did you get onto my ship?
I can't remember.
Right, you're not evil, are you?
Evil? Well, no, I'd say I'm not evil. I'm sort of a light-hearted comic relief and helper man, but I'm also a secret badass who's committed countless war crimes. But you know, I mainly enjoy making tea and...
Okay, shut up, mate.
Right, now that's cleared up. What do you want to do now?
How about we go visit the future? Ah, here we are.
Doctor, we're in the past again.
What? Oh yeah, Tess, you're from the future. I wouldn't have thought you'd be sick of it by now. Anyway, this is far more interesting. The 1500s, reign of the Tudors, and a fine time for colonialism. In fact, I think they're docking a ship right now.
Doctor, is this time period gonna get me battered?
What? Why?
Well, last time I checked, I wasn't white.
What? That's preposterous. Racism wasn't invented from the 1930s.
Doctor, they own slaves.
Well, yes, they owned slaves, but even when they bought the black slaves, they treated them very well.
I mean, I'm 168th Jamaican and I've never encountered any racism. Anyway, if we're looking for adventure, then this should be pretty entertaining. Water, natives...
Scurvy?
Right, since you're mere humans, you won't be much use here. But luckily, I have my psychic paper. It can help me get past a lot of things, but I mainly use it just to conjure up rude drawings.
Actually, I know this crew, so that won't be necessary. And I'm not human, thank you very much.
I thought you said you were 168th Jamaican.
Lots of planets have a Jamaica.
Oh, hi Neil. Sure you can come in.
Yes, we are definitely Neil's friends. Here, you can check the psychic paper to prove it.
I can't actually read, but sure, I trust you.
See? Works.
Ah, it's time you met the old gang, Doctor. Tess, this is SHREK.
Yes, we've met before.
Here you! Get out my swamp!
Okay, there's no way this constitutes a swamp.
Ah, you see, it was a meteor, for in my mind, everywhere is my swamp.
And this is Digby. He enjoys fishing, hunting, and being an idiot.
Alright.
They're not very good for social events, but if it's sailing you fancy, then there's no finer crew.
Shh, Governor Ratcliffe's about to make a speech.
Soon, boys, the British will overtake the Spanish in conquering the New World. For all the hard work you have put into this mission, I hope you remain motivated by the prospect of finding the riches of this land and killing the Indians. Because wanting money is good, and so is judging people based on the colour of their skin.
You can't say that. What a racist thing to say. Someone stop that man.
What? Racism isn't bad. Racism is good.
Yeah, you fool. Everyone knew that.
Yeah, I mean, these natives, they're not like you and me, which means they must be evil.
But this isn't right. I need to teach them the error of their ways.
Doctor, you're embarrassing yourself. Again, this has been the norm since history was invented in 178 BC.
This isn't the norm for me. This must be the work of... the meddling monk. I'm going to lock myself in the cabin and think of a plan to fix this. Don't disturb me.
Oh, right. Well, I've got a lot to catch up on with this lot. They're nice, really, once you get past the racism thing.
Right. So, how are you doing?
Ew, you have a different skin pigmentation. I do not approve.
Right, so, SHREK, I guess you're used to this, huh?
Wait, no.
Oh, it's just, neither of us are white and...
It's normal for ogres to be green. You, on the other hand, are not a white person. That's just not sensible at all.
Hey, Neil, you know how you said you committed countless war crimes?
Oh, yes. It haunts me to this day. The blood, the screams. And that was just the children.
Right, well, I was wondering if you could commit a few on this lot.
What? No. They're my friends.
Hey, you guys know what I love even more than racism? Nastiness.
Right! That's it!
Oh, bloody hell, we're stranded. Oh, Neil.
I'm sorry, but I vowed to fight naughtiness wherever I found it.
Neil, why did you have to commit the war crimes on the ship as well?
I just thought the ship might have been infected with naughtiness by that point.
Neil, how could you say such a thing? They were your friends.
I'm sorry, but they were very rude to TESS, and I consider you two more than friends. You two are family.
Plus, they were actively pursuing genocide.
But no, don't you see? Revenge makes you just as bad as the evil you fight. That's how the Master started. I'm the Doctor, the man who never would. Francine, you're better than him. So much for the tolerant left.
Right, I'm going to start looking for food supplies.
Oh dear, this is a right kerfuffle.
Wait, who's that? Oh, I think I know that voice. Nile!
Niall!
How have things been going with you?
Good, good. I've been stranded here for a couple of years, but recently found a TARDIS shaped like a police box in one of them English docking bays.
Yes!
Yeah, things seemed to go pretty well until I crash landed on a desert island and also accidentally turned it into a diner after I broadcasted on the consoles for fun.
This guy's an idiot. Let's eat him.
You know what? Since the TARDIS is now a diner, is it possible you could cook us some kebabs?
Nah, sorry, you don't have any food. You're welcome to have some of the grease build up in the deep fat fryer though.
Oh no, no food. Tell you what, we may have to...
Doctor, we're not eating him.
Excuse me? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just meddling with the web of time. It's a good bit of fun.
Right. You're not the meddling monk, are you?
What? The meddling monk? No, that's ridiculous. I am his third incarnation, the Sombrero monk.
Right. I think I'm going to beat you up now.
What? Why?
For inventing racism and that.
I didn't invent racism.
Right, it's just that the doctor said...
Oh, bloody hell. You've been listening to the Doctor? Rule 1 of the universe. Never listen to the universe. The guy is an idiot.
He's the smartest man I've ever met.
Yeah, of course. To a human, he seems smart. To us Time Lords, he's your equivalent to a dead slug.
So, what are you doing then?
Oh, I'm introducing this time period to compact discs. Check out this banger.
Baby, can't you see?
Tess, what's going on?
Oh, I found the monk. He hasn't introduced racism after all.
Then why is it in this time period?
Racism's always been in this time period, you stupid twat.
Fuck off, Larry. What is his plan then?
Oh, he wants to introduce CDs 4 centuries early. Doctor, why did you do that?
You can't rewrite history. Not one line.
Doctor, you meddle with future civilizations all the time. You seriously believe you've never changed history?
Me? Change history? I don't even know how to spell it, let alone do it.
Right, anyway, Doctor, this island has a ton of food on it. There's coconuts, a type of small pig, mangoes, and I think I might have found a method of creating vanilla ice cream.
Damn, I almost regret eating Nile now.
Nile? Who's Nile?
An old friend of mine back before I left my planet. He crashed our TARDIS here.
Hey, so that's a way for us to get out of here.
It's shaped like a garish looking diner now though.
But still...
Fine. Can I at least eat the monk first?
Actually, I think we could make a business out of this. Neil, do you know how to cook?
Why, my spag bol has made solar systems weep with joy.
Right. Well, let's get something done then. And so, the three set out in their new diner, serving many hungry planets and organisations, like the Church of the Papal Mainframe, the United Systems of Quark, and the Sex Gas Republic. Millions of races and civilizations were in agreement. It was a 6 out of 10. In the end, the Doctor was not allowed to eat the monk, but did eat a Freddo shortly after leaving the island. Tess served a prison sentence of 6 years for health and safety violations after it was discovered by the Judoon that her vanilla ice cream were actually coconuts painted white. Neil lost his hat, but had spares in his pockets. The diner went out of business when the Doctor accidentally turned the exterior into a police box and could not find a way to turn it back. The Sombrero monk eventually died of his gunshot wound, causing him to regenerate into the tapeworm monk. SHREK was found by a nearby traveller, who relocated him to a swamp. There! That's how it fits into the continuity of the films. I'm sure you were dying to know that. Nile's family tracked down the Doctor for killing their son, to which the Doctor compensated with tickets to Over the Hedge 2. RATCLIFFE's crew were gone but not forgotten, with them later being featured in a 1990s film, where DIGBY was portrayed as the hero who comes to understand the natives. Racism itself was ended in 2022, after everyone agreed it was rubbish. The end. So. Can hold it in.
So this is me recording my lines as the best character in the history of fiction, Neil Noel, born in the year 5 to a Spanish mother, 58 Russian fathers, and there was the Blizzard involved as well. It's unknown what role he played. So I hope you enjoy these lines, because I won't. That's it. Wow, that was exciting.
Okay, I gotta not laugh. Alright. Hello, it's me. Oh no, this is Northern. Alright, this is my Portal 2 Wheatley voice. Just switching to the accent there.
After all, we've got to have money. That last bit was added in just for fun. Enjoy.
Well, that was a bit pointless, but oh well. Yeah, there you go, Oliver. There's my lines, and don't know what to say. Peace out, home dogs. Or fuck. I just want to fucking kill myself.